Every morning, 4.8 billion people wake up and immediately disappear. Not into thin air, but into thin screens. Before we said good morning, before we've even remembered who we are. Our attention is captured before our eyes even adjust to the light. We don't live in the same world anymore. We live in digital Babylon, an empire with no borders, no kings, no armies, just constant noise. And in that noise, we forget how to be human. Simon didn't set out to lose himself. He was a good man, thoughtful, devoted, the kind of guy who prayed before meals and kept a Bible app on his home screen. But something shifted, slowly, quietly. One quick check at a time, one urgent reply at a time, one just 5 more minutes at a time. He began to pray less, scroll more. The phone replaced his journal. The feed replaced his stillness. The likes became his daily bread. He wasn't rejecting God, he was just distracted. Like Daniel 26 centuries earlier, Simon had been relocated. Not physically, but spiritually. His new empire didn't demand idols carved of stone, just perpetual engagement. The algorithm knew his weaknesses. It fed him curated inspiration and quiet insecurity. It shaped how he worked, rested, and even worshipped. He was still posting the truth, but somewhere in the noise, he stopped living it. It came on an ordinary Tuesday. Simon missed dinner, again, because of a late work message. He ignored his daughter's bedtime question. He scrolled at 2 a.m. while his family slept beside him. Then came the question from his wife.
Are you even here anymore?
Are you even here anymore? He froze, because for the first time he realized he wasn't. Simon didn't abandon his faith. He just stopped believing God was interested in the small things. Prayer became crisis management. Faith became content. Worship became something scheduled, not lived. And in the endless effort to stay inspired, he forgot how to just be still, to just be loved, to just be his Father's child. Daniel's lions had teeth and claws. Simon had pixels and dopamine. Daniel faced execution for praying to God. Simon faced something more subtle, the slow death of soul, attention, presence. But like Daniel, the real test came in silence, when no one was watching, when he could finally hear a different voice. Be still and know that I am God. It started small. One morning, 5:30 a.m., no screens, no noise, just Simon and God. He prayed, not because he felt holy, but because he was hungry, not for content, but for connection. That morning didn't change the world, but it changed him, not with fireworks, but with freedom. Simon didn't become a digital hermit. He stayed in tech, still built apps, still coded. But now he remembered who he was building for. He said no to features designed to addict. He said no to weekends stolen by metrics. He said yes to mentorship, truth, presence. He didn't leave Babylon. He just refused to be redefined by it. Simon didn't flee Babylon. He transformed from the inside. The same algorithms that once hijacked his peace now amplified his message. The same tech that once scattered his focus now served his calling. He built tools that healed instead of distracted. He taught younger developers not just code, but conviction. He chose presence in a world built for performance. Because freedom isn't found in escape, it's found in remembering who you belong to. Digital Babylon isn't going away. The pressure to post, to perform, to be productive will only grow. But you don't have to be ruled by it. You can be like Daniel. You can be like Simon. You can be still. You can remember your name. Maybe it starts tomorrow morning at 5:30. Maybe it starts tonight by simply putting the phone down. Maybe it starts now by remembering you are not your feed. You are not your followers. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And no algorithm in the world can rewrite that. If this story spoke to you, don't let it fade away. Like, comment, share this with someone who's drifting in digital Babylon, and subscribe to Wisdom and Purpose for more stories where ancient truth meets modern life.